Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead, and time for another Frugal February and another meal that came out of my freezer. And actually, this is one that people suggested months ago, and because I had done a closed version of it, so it's kind of actually a request from way back when. So what we're going to do to start out first is I'm going to put my burner on, 2 cups of cold water, and I'm doing 2 packages of turkey gravy mix. That stuff's like gold. Don't waste it. I thought I had turkey broth, but I used it all up, so I don't have any more. So we're going to get that mixed up real good. Alright, I'll let it set for a minute. So the next thing I need to do is get some bread going. And instead of toasting every piece individually, I'm just going to do it in my oven. Trying to get 8 pieces in so that I don't want the broken piece there, so that there's enough for Tom to take to lunch tomorrow. And maybe actually that piece that was kind of broken, maybe I'll cut that in half and put it right here. Set it that way. And we're going to put that, there, that fits better, in the oven, because I want that to start toasting. Now what I've been doing lately is I have been cooking it a little bit earlier than normal, and then I just warm it up when Tom comes home. So, and that's been working out great, because with the weather and stuff lately, nobody ever knows when they're getting home for sure. And I know it's old-fashioned, but I like to have dinner ready when my husband gets home. But I've got a California-style veggie mix I found in my freezer, and we're going to use that as well. And I'm just going to put it on low. I put a little bit of butter in there. This is the only thing I don't like about that stove. Well, I don't like how hard it is to keep clean either, but see how my flame does, because the back burn, or the back fan turns on when you have the oven on. So it makes it go like that. So now the next thing, while that gravy is heating up, I'm going to take an onion. I know I could have used some of my frozen onions, but I'd already forgotten to take a vegetable out and a fruit, and I didn't want to have to deal with the onion too. I could have done it completely with the freezer though. We're going to just chop this onion up. So we ended up getting about 5 inches of snow, so not nearly as bad as they said it would be. Although Tom did go over and get Courtney today, because, yeah, the roads were pretty bad, and she had actually sent me a picture on the corner that we stand on for AJ to go to school. A car had went in the ditch there, and there was an ambulance and everything else there. So that's probably not good. And, yeah. I texted all my kids last night, and I said, make sure you guys text me when you get to work. And I didn't realize that I had included Nate in that. And Nate lives in Tennessee. He's like, I'm safe. It's 60 degrees here. So I want to reach through the phone and... But anyways, I'm so glad he's safe. So I'm going to put the gravy over there for now. And I'm going to start getting these onions to cook up a little bit. I got a piece of skin in there. We don't want that in there. No. Start that back up again. Now, I'm going to include a recipe, but I can tell you I'm not following it. I don't even have it out here in the kitchen. I printed it off, and I don't even have it out here. So, you do things the way that you want to do them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The way that they were having me do it, I didn't really like that thought, but I like the thought of the idea of the meal itself. Now, I bought some turkey breast for $2.75 down at the Amish Not Amish store, and it's been in the freezer for quite a while. So I'm actually going to use all this up, and I'm going to cut this in thirds, because you don't want it to be where it doesn't have, you know, any chunk to it. So I'm actually doing open turkey sandwiches. And it doesn't say in there to fry up the turkey either, but I decided that that's what I want to do. So that you can get a little bit of a, you know, not crisp, but a, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of texture to it. I thought that'd be pretty good. So actually this is going to be a pretty cheap meal. I mean, this was $2.75. It used about a half a loaf of bread. The veggies cost me $1. And then the gravy was $1.50. So I mean, that makes for a pretty cheap dinner. I think anyway. We want to get that onion mixed in there. Now you can do it where you, and I'll decide, I haven't decided yet how I want to do it. If you want to just put the gravy over top, or if you want to mix the meat in with it, or however you happen to want to do that. So, I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. I'll be back. Okay, so my mind kind of got made up for me on how I want to do it. Because I was thinking, right after Thanksgiving, I had bought one of these from that Amish Not Amish store for $1.25. And the best buy date on it is September of 24. So I figured, well, it's still good. So, and I tasted it and everything, smelled it, all that. But I thought, why not get that used up too? So, now I've got quite a bit of gravy. So, I am going to mix it right in with the turkey. Get every drop of that out of there. And let's get that mixed together. Oh yeah. Then these can be really nice and messy sandwiches. I love that. So I'm going to let that get heated up a little bit. And then I thought, you know what? We're in the freezer. What should I have for another side dish? And I thought, why not do some cottage cheese? I have another big container, so I should use this one up. And it's always nice to have a nice little bowl of cottage cheese. We love cottage cheese here, so. Which is funny, I don't like large curd though. I don't like that. And I spilled a little bit. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to eat up. Then I have some of those blackberries that were left from a couple of weeks ago. They're still a little bit frozen, but they'll be thawed out by the time he gets here. So there's another bag out of the freezer. Yay. I tell you guys, you know, yesterday was amazing that I could actually put stuff away in my freezer and it had a place for it. With the cheese and everything. That was amazing. It was like, it felt like I had conquered the world almost, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pack up Tom's lunch first. And then I will do his actual plate when he's like right around the corner. So let's see how this turns out. Oh, this is going to be so good. A little bit more there. Oh, yeah. How's that look? Oh, alrighty. As soon as he gets closer, then I will get everything else put together. And then I will meet you at the table. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Tired.
I'm sorry.
A long day.
That weather out there isn't any better, is it?
Didn't get much better going in neither.
Alright, so there's dinner. It's open-faced turkey sandwiches. So I use that big package of turkey up. Some frozen veggies. What do you think?
It's good.
You like it? And then I use some of the frozen blackberries over there on your cottage cheese. And you have some for work tomorrow, too.
Awesome.
Jack's not eating with us because he doesn't feel good. I told him it was probably the greasy pizza we had at Sam's. Dang, it must be good. You ain't putting your fork down for nothing. Is it that good?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, well, I guess we'll let this hungry man eat. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.